Alright, here we are. We're back on the jank machine. The Micargi stretched electric beach cruiser. Seems to be that I get to ride this thing once a year. Now I want to say this right off the bat. Number one, if the quality sounds a bit different than anything usual, that's because the microphone I had set up inside the helmet stopped working. It actually stopped working since the last video I did, which is why that last video was a voiceover, because I was talking that whole time, and then when I went to edit the video, I'm like, wow, you can't hear a damn thing. So try to use it again, and it still wasn't working. So it wasn't a glitch, it just died. But speaking of that last video, let's go ahead and take a ride. Let's get on the stand. It's very windy too, so I'm hoping y'all can hear me good. Especially the fact that I was supposed to come out here earlier. I kind of didn't, because I also realized that my GoPro's not charged. This bike isn't fully charged. Nothing's fully charged right now, so I'm kind of fucking up. But yeah, I ended up coming out here a little later than I was supposed to, and now it's a little cloudy, very windy, so that also might mess up the performance of what we can do today. Holy, I'm glad I got these big sweatpants on, because those branches are pulling. Like I was saying, speaking of the previous video, I was just kind of talking about how my channel just feels all over the place. To make the long story short, at one moment I'd be unboxing a phone, the next moment I'm driving an e-bike, and then the next moment I'm trying KSI and Logan Paul's drink Prime. The channel just felt all over the place, and I kind of did it to, you know, try to get as much attention for the channel and get as much viewers as possible. But I failed to realize that that was split viewers. Some viewers are here for unboxings, some viewers are here for e-bikes, and you know, it's kind of dividing the crowd that I'm bringing in. And once again, the channel just didn't make sense because of all the random stuff I was uploading. So I was just feeling like I wanted to clean it up. I wanted to see, I don't know, maybe it's just me. Do y'all not mind the random content, or do y'all want me to stick to one thing? And I was trying to figure out, the thing I would love to stick to is e-bikes. But if y'all want to see something else, let me know. And it turns out that my subscribers want to see e-bikes, which is not surprising, because I had a feeling the majority of my subscribers came from e-bikes, seeing that those are the videos I started to do the most once I started really getting into e-bikes and e-scooters. And those videos have the most views. There's a lot of them and they have a lot of views, so I had a feeling majority of my subscribers came from those anyway. So I decided to make the decision 2 days later. Let's clean up the channel and let's stick to the e-bikes. I'm going to be privating all other videos that are not e-bike related. Alright, they gotta be e-bike related, whether that's me driving an electric vehicle, unboxing an electric vehicle, even building an electric vehicle, messing with batteries, yada yada yada. It's gotta be e-bike, e-scooter, e-vehicle related. But with that being said, and actually before I even moving on to anything else, yeah, it seems a little soon, but once again, because a lot of my subscribers might be divided, and I know some are not, you know, like constantly on my channel. I wasn't expecting the video to get like a crap ton of views or a crap ton of comments. I just needed like at least 3, 4, 5 comments to let me know what they wanted to see. And so far, all of them pretty much told me, hey, I'm here for the e-bikes, but you do what you gotta do. I can tell someone was hitting that out there, like, I'm here for the e-bikes, but you know, do you. So I'm glad you're here for the e-bikes, because that was the thing I really wanted to do. With that being said, I'm excited. I can finally clean up the channel. When you click on the channel, you'll know what I'm uploading, and it's all e-bike related. It won't feel so random. You won't see so much random different videos and be so confused by what this channel's about. I can finally update my banner. The banner I got on this channel is very old, like, oh my god, now that it's 2023, almost 10 years old. This channel used to be something else, so I can need to change that banner, profile picture, and I can finally set up the channel properly. And I just want to mention this a second time to let my returning viewers and any new viewers know what this channel is officially about. And the decision has been finalized, and that's the e-bikes, the e-scooters. I mean, I've been trying to get into the scene since like 2020 when I got my nanobot, but I'm really trying to dig my hands deep into the e-bike scene, alright? I'm trying to get my hands on anything I can, whether that's buying and unboxing, or thinking of some ideas and building more projects. And no one really spoke on the surprise that I was talking about, the surprise purchase I was going to make and surprise y'all with on the channel. So I think I'm going to keep that one a nice secret surprise. With that being said, let's get back into the video. To let you know, you probably cannot hear me at all unless I'm standing still or just going slow enough that the mic is not being smacked by the air. But let's get into it. What the hell I was doing with my channel? I really wish they would neaten up these blue ass roads. potholes on this road is crazy. Let's see if I can take it. Look how messed up this road is. Look at this shit. It's looking terrible. These bumps are so hard. It feels like the battery zip tied to the frame to fall off. And my hand keeps slipping off this half bottle. But you can think this bike is crazy. I've been on my bobber a lot, as y'all can tell. That has suspension. This rough ass driving is painful. Today's plan was not to go to the park, but I'm trying to turn around because I failed to realize I'm driving towards the wind, which is why I'm feeling it all. So I might have to take a different path for today. Just remembering the reason I built my Project SB, this thing right here, which is funny. Now that Project SB is built, let's go into the park and let's take a look at this thing. We're gonna talk some more. Probably not going to find a big empty area to myself that I would like to find, or I would like to be able to find without people and dogs. Actually, if I go deeper down, maybe. But yeah, I was saying, it's funny now that I built Project SB, rolled it around. I know how it feels. This bike is not all that comfortable anymore. Well, I wouldn't say like, oh shit, not completely comfortable anymore, but it's the bicycle seat. I hate bicycle seats. They are so uncomfortable, so skinny on the edge, pushing your balls in. It's not comfortable. Bicycle seats. These things suck. So at the park though, I haven't did this in a long time. It's very nice to do when no one's in the way too. That long little stretch I just did right there, that was nice. A lot of times I don't know if people can actually like see me or not. So we about to chill right here. Damn. Still at 50 volts. I forgot, my brother really did not drive this bike at all. So this thing has barely gone through any charge cycles, so its battery is probably gonna last a long time. I probably rode his bike more than he rode his bike. I definitely rode my mom's bike more. But yeah, this thing is comfortable. It's these seats. I hate bicycle seats. They're so uncomfortable. They're so uncomfortable because it's weird. This thing used to be a lot more comfortable than it is now, but it's not what it once was. Holy shit. Oh, that's what he was talking about. Well, he told me to make sure I zip tie it back up because some of these zip ties are broken. Oh, I don't see a broken zip tie. It's this one. God damn. Alright. I did this camera angle in the last video where I was talking about, or I did this in the last video where I was asking my subscribers how they, what content they want to see before I make my decision. And I like the view in that video, so I'll probably continue to use it. I'm only just now having my camera up like this because I found some mounts that I had that I never used before my GoPro, and those mounts allowed me to flip it this way. Because before, the way this helmet is, it would have the camera facing down. Now that I have these little mounts, it allows the camera to face up a little bit. So that's also probably why your view's a little higher. It's not looking straight, it's slightly looking up. But at least to me in that video, it didn't look like it was looking up. Okay, I'm gonna try to get back in traffic, and I'm gonna turn my ass back around so I don't be driving towards the wind anymore, so y'all can hear me better. And so I can drive a little faster as well. Stress on this battery, on losing range. I tried to fix these brakes. They feel a little janky, but it does stop. I don't have to use my feet to stop, so that's nice. There. Are you turning? Yeah, I think you're turning. Last a long time ago, somebody did that, and they weren't actually turning. I didn't go out in the road because they didn't look like they were slowing down. But by the time they turned the turning signal off, if I would have went out, they would have ran me the hell over. But anyways, not the super strong winds. It was nice to be back outside. Once again, I haven't been out much because yeah, that's really it. I haven't been out much. Well, actually, I can't ride my bobber all that much. I think the battery's starting to show slight signs of, I don't know if I could say damage, but it is losing its capacity a little bit. So like, before it would sit there and it would sit at a certain voltage, all good. Where now, now it's very slowly losing power, but it is losing that battery power or voltage, or no, battery percentage, that's what I'm trying to say. It's losing that battery percentage more than it usually would. Now, I like to keep going straight, but if I do that, I'm going to need to slow it for so long. I'm just slowing down traffic. If I turn, I'm probably going to fix my wind. You know what, fuck it, we're going to go the red light though. Alright. Oh yeah, see, we're not driving. Look at the view. Look at the clouds. Damn, I can't wait to get back out here. I really can't. It feels good to be out here right now. Besides all that talk, man, how y'all been doing? Y'all been good out here? I don't know if it's hard times for everybody, but it's hard times for certain people, you know, with all this shit going on. Recession and all. What's the other word I'm looking for? Inflation. That's why you gotta have fun toys and tools like these. You can just get out, relax. Working hard for a long time, you gotta chill down sometimes. You know what I mean? You gotta chill down. Gotta digress. My brother talking to me like, what the hell? Why are you pushing up here? So I can actually see behind me. There we go. I wish I could see with my ears, but they don't hang low enough, so all I see is my arm. Yeah, this thing's pretty stable. I wouldn't have thought that I would stop this with, or not have no hands on this. Yeah, I'm gonna break it there first. And not a little further down, but could be the wind that this battery's keeping a little low. Like I said, I didn't get to fully charge it. I should have charged it yesterday. That's why I didn't, because I had to find its charger. It's actually a 58 or no, a 52 volt battery. I was gonna use my charger, but it will only charge up to 54 volts. So I want to find his, but I didn't find his today. I got a it's getting cold. I need I need me a heat sweater. I can't say sweater. What the hell is going on? That was smashing. Oh, wait, there's a lot of proper right to be going on, nothing like that. I've done it all before. I'll be the first. Actually, like all 40. I've done that before. Whew, I need to get these quicker. Anybody else who come from like New York, like that's any shit. To me, I ain't been in New York since I was 6. Alright? So this weather is cold. I think it's like 48 or 50 degrees, one of the two. I'll leave, bro. How many flights are you going to? Look at this. It's hot when you have a light bike. This wind is literally pushing me. I'm leaning to the left. That cold, but I can see my butt with my visor. It's fogging up. Okay. The wind is probably going to push the hell out of me. But I gotta make my way down there. Yeah, we're getting speed. The wind's pushing, so we're getting speed. The way back up here is going to be a pain in the ass. It's going to be cold. It's going to be slow. Well, right now, look at that. We got some secrecy going on. Look at that. Oh my god. I don't like this anymore. I took the battery so many times and somehow I didn't see. I thought that was somebody behind me. Come on now. It's weird seeing these houses here. They've been building them for a year or more. But it seems like the little neighborhood seems to be finished now. Oh yeah, another storm is definitely coming in, so that's why I'm glad that's another reason I'm going to put it there. I could have waited, got a new microphone and then put it, but I'm like, you know, nah. It might go do another week of rain. California has been having storms. Some heavy flash floods, slight floods. I think they might have been having more than this flash flood coming out. So we've been not getting super heavy storms, but like more rain than Vegas usually ever gets. So it is longer lasting rain than what we usually get. Our rain might go for like 10-15 minutes and it's done. Just like that. Now we've been having weeks and full days of rain. It's weird. Vegas need it because it's dry as hell, but it's weird. So I don't want to have to wait a week again because I can't come out here with rain. Even though this bike actually was out wide open in the rain, our bike covers kept falling off. So my brother was like, okay, I'm getting tired of this shit. I'm not going to keep putting this on. Somebody, he said it's waterproof. I'm just leave it on. I'm like, I don't know about that. So I took the battery out of my joint. I took the battery out of my Beach Cruiser. But as you see, I'm riding it, so it works. I haven't been up here. I want to look at this. Oh my god. Oh yeah, that's another thing I forgot to mention. Obviously, it being a beach cruiser, it's a hardtail. And I'm used to my new bobber, the electric bobber, Project SB. Go ahead and check out that build. It's not a hardtail, so I'm used to. Well, that's just fucking lovely, isn't it? Supposed to go. I think it needs to go higher. I can. Okay, is something. Oh, that's high. Why is there a bunch of cones back here? One person's just stealing cones and throwing them back here. There's a pumpkin. Look how far down that goes. Look at that shit. This looks like the background of a video game. Like the background of an old movie. The Wild Wild West. So, I don't know if you see it or not, but damn, GoPro was facing down, so I don't know if you saw it the first time. I mean, this view right here is crazy. Let's get out of here. The GoPro, I think, is only at like 29-26%. And if it decides to act glitchy, it can cut off right now. Because what'll happen is with this GoPro 9, it'll act like, oh, it's 30% battery left. When really, it's not 30% battery left. Oh, there's a softer landing right there. There's not 30% battery left. It's actually like 5 or 1. And they say, no, okay, I got 30% left. I got a little recording I can still do. And then the GoPro just dies. Just like, what the fuck? And then I'm about to break this piece of shit. I was literally just talking about how it'll lie about its battery percentage, and then it cuts off on me.